Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And we have been the cinema to see a film called Kingsman, The Golden Circle.
Yes.
Tell us the story quickly.
Sorry about the Golden Circle is spoilers.
Yeah, go on.
Everybody
No, what?
is
Everybody?
part of Kingsman,
Everybody
the
is part
secret
of Kingsman.
service.
Do you know when you said spoilers, you don't realise... You think this is a real life thing and you're going to shock the world with your knowledge of the Kingsmen and their existence.
Mm-hmm.
You know that tailor shop on Savile Row?
Yeah,
They kill people.
Shh. They do, and they dress people very well,
Well, yeah.
and give them gadgets and things. So basically, this is like a James Bond rip-off.
Don't, what the fuck? I think people are gonna know what Kingsman is. What's the sequel about? You don't have to rejig everything from the first movie.
All right. What's her name from Don John? What's her name?
Julianne Moore. That's the weirdest
From
reference.
Julianne, right? Jurassic Park 2. She's
That's so weird.
she's basically she lives in a volcano, like an
No,
old.
she doesn't. She lives in a jungle.
Yeah, which is on a volcano. Like it's like a.
Is it? It's not an island.
No, it's like a volcano that's like run out of power.
Well, the volcano didn't play into the story in the slightest.
Anyway, well, kind of, because
No.
it showed how like egotistical and stuff like that she is. Anyway, so she lives there and she's got like an old like 50s diner and stuff.
Okay, why?
And like,
why
hang
is the 50s diner
like,
playing into this summary?
I like
Fucking hell,
robots.
like the back
Hang
of
on.
DVDs. If you wrote them, they'd have to pull out bits. Going into backstories that aren't even in the movie.
Look,
so
she's got an ego,
Kingsmen
so she's
get
got like
destroyed.
robot servants
Kingsmen
and
get
stuff.
destroyed.
I like
and
robot
the two
dogs.
that are left, Merlin, Mark Strong, and Eggy, Taron Egerton, have to go
Eggsy.
to American whatever. And they go and they beat up the Statesman, who are the American version, and they go and battle the
Statesman.
drug dealer who's destroyed them all, played by Julianne Moore. That's all you needed to say.
Yeah.
You need to go into the fucking
The
decor
leader
of
of-
a lair
I forgot
that
about
may
the
or may
Statesman.
not be on a volcano base. You forgot about the Statesman. If only Matthew Vaughn had done the same, the film might have been slightly better.
Spoiler alert!
I thought we were doing spoilers.
Darren didn't like it.
No, I did like it. I wasn't so into the American aspect. I quite liked the British thing.
Well, it's a very British, and it's ripping off like
Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know who Bond
I know
was,
we
he
just
meant
did.
James
I
Bond.
know we just did the full quote between us, but
yeah.
but tandem quoting. But yeah, no, it was okay. It was
Yeah, it was okay.
very average.
Yeah.
It was like 3.1 out of 5. You
So
know.
it was 3 out of 5.
Yeah. So it was enjoyable.
It was one of those where like I really enjoyed it whilst I was watching it, and then as soon as it was over, I thought, okay, well that annoyed me. I didn't like that. That was boring. That was the same as the first movie, and
that's
the
what I said.
vagina scene was completely unnecessary. Although I kind of knew that at the time.
Yeah.
What do you think about the vagina scene? Describe the vagina scene to the camera people.
So they have to put a tracker on this girl.
In.
Is that right? Yes. Well, yeah. All right, get into that. So the only way they can do it is to get it through a mucous membrane, and he's like,
Vag.
"There's no way I can get it up her
You don't have
nose."
to recreate the scene.
And he said, "No, I'm not going to recreate the scene. Trust me."
You just have to say.
I'm just saying,
they have
yeah.
to stick a tracker on a girl's vagina, up a girl's vagina. All you have to say.
I'm
you
building.
don't have to start mentioning membranes.
Yeah, they said mucous membrane. It's
They
not
did,
a big
but
deal.
you just to quickly summarise
It's not
it,
a big deal
You
to
don't
say
have to
mucous
describe the
membrane.
scene in real time.
Anyway, all right. So he puts this like
He fucking.
he puts a
fingers that-
prophylactic with a tracker on the end on his finger.
And he
which
goes
has
up
got
a
the
vag.
thing, and then but you see pretty much, you don't see anything R-rated really.
You see the inside of the vagina with the
Yeah,
finger
but it's
going
obviously it's all just like CG and stuff in
in.
it.
Okay, so can we CG a child being shagged by an elderly person?
Jesus.
I'm just saying, just because it's CG doesn't make it not offensive.
No, I know, but you're saying like it was actually hers and stuff, and you're making it weird. You made it weird. You're making it weird. It's not.
What
really.
did you think of the scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know.
Yeah. Good for a tug on it.
No. It was unnecessary. Like, we get the point. Do you know what I mean?
She got the point.
She got the point. Yeah. No, there's no need on it. There's no need. It was
correct.
pointless. You know. And what's the deal with tracking her from the inside anyway? Like, what's that all about? Just
yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
There's a place where I can't reach on my back. Put it there.
So
what I
people
mean?
can reach that.
No.
You just need to go out jogging.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked the film's pro-drug message
Yeah. Why?
because I also pro-drugs.
You're a very liberal person, aren't you?
Yeah, you know.
To a degree.
Don't say any more, Darren.
Yeah, so there's that. I mean, lots of countries around the world have legalised.
Why are we talking about that now? Why are you going into that?
It's part of the film.
So,
And
what do you think of the Elton John? I'm not even going to say cameo. supporting role.
No, he's a support. He's definitely like, yeah, he should have been billed from the start, really. But I don't know.
He was in it more than Channing Tatum was.
Well, yeah, exactly. And he's on all the posters. Yeah, Elton John, Rocket Man. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh,
pretty good. Liked him. I liked him.
thanks for that insight.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
okay
I liked
with
him.
it.
Yeah, I
You
liked
didn't
him.
think it was sort of a jokely proper milked, and that for a franchise that
No, he
claims
wasn't
to
a
be,
joke. Because he was imprisoned by her.
he was, of course, he was a joke. He was dressed in fucking feathers.
Yeah, but that's Elton John. That's just.
I
what
don't
he
think
does.
that's what he wears around the
You
house.
disgusting pig.
It was sort of a.
Are you
one-
sure?
Am I sure Elton John doesn't wear around the house?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think it can be.
I think for a franchise that pretends to be as edgy as it is, or as it pretends to be, it didn't do anything even remotely edgy with Elton, and there's quite a lot of edgy things you could do with him.
Yeah. What would you have liked to have seen Elton do, Darren?
I don't know if like to see him do it is the right word.
How edgy would you have made this film if you had Elton John?
Well, if you're going to
in an
pretend to be an
18
edgy movie, you're like, oh, we show the inside of vaginas with that kind of edgy movie, we end our other movie with anal sex, then you've got Elton John in the movie. I think that,
Do the maths. You've just mentioned all the things.
Well, I'm not here with that.
You know. So if
Well, for example,
if the camera went inside Elton John's arse.
I don't want to see that. But my point is that he is potentially guilty of behaviour that, although I don't care about in the slightest, he might want you to keep quiet.
Is the injunction over?
I don't know. So let's
We
not mention that
probably
he was
can't.
involved in a threesome that he tried to hush up with a super injunction that nobody can talk about.
Let's not mention that. Yeah.
No, that would be illegal.
That would be illegal.
But there's a subject that you can talk about in a film.
No, you can't.
Well,
That's the
you
point.
know, anyway, it
You
gives
could
his arse a
parody
bit.
it. Yeah. And I liked how he knew like karate or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, I'm sick of him by that point.
He played music.
I think that the best bit of the first movie was the church fight. There was nothing even remotely like that in this one.
There was something like it, but it wasn't
It
up to the same
obviously
standard, obviously.
legal.
Legal.
Sorry, that's paranoid.
Yeah. So basically, the run on from our opinions is that it just wasn't great. You know, the first one set it up so well, and then they undone everything in the second one. It's
Well,
just like,
it wasn't undone. It was still all right.
you know what I mean?
I liked like I say, Mark Strong was good in it, even if he was really skinny apparently.
Yeah.
I liked all the John Denver stuff,
Yeah.
which is apparently a thing this year. Like I say, I liked the pro-drug message.
Colin Firth.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? That's when this film became Men in Black 2, where the first one ended like, oh, we've just gotten rid of the funnier one by mistake because we thought they'd like the younger one.
Yeah.
Then the whole of the second one is how do we bring him back in some ridiculous way, and then it's like the tables have turned. Now he doesn't know who he is, and the young one can teach him.
Yeah.
So it's a bit Men in Black 2, and what's the other thing it reminded me of? Say something that you thought about it was, I think.
I didn't like the butterflies.
The butterflies were ridiculous. They went nowhere.
They went absolutely nowhere.
Literally nowhere.
I thought it was going to like lead him to kind of like clues and
you
stuff.
thought that was going to be part
Thought
of
he was going to be like
but you thought it was
psychic
going to be
now
a
or
fucking
something.
vampire movie, so...
Well, yeah, it was. He came back from
The dead, literally.
yeah.
Yeah, he could have had a bulletproof glass in his glasses, and that would explain. It'd be
Yeah.
ridiculous, but less ridiculous than Magic Gel brought him back.
Yeah, they did have magic gel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because and also now, if anyone dies in this franchise, even if it's a shot to the fucking head, check the Magic Gel, not a
Well,
problem.
that other guy was wrapped up in that magic gel, but he didn't do nothing, did he? Did he come back to life in the end?
Yeah, he came back to life straight away.
Did he?
Yeah, because he was the baddie forever. That's the
Oh,
other
yeah.
thing. In the first movie, they're like alluding to the Bond franchise all the time. And like, there's the bit where Samuel L. Jackson's like, this would be the bit where I tell you my plan. And Colin
Yeah.
Firth's like, yes, that'd be good. And he's like, not, this isn't that kind of movie. Poof, dead. Or not. In this movie, the bad guy literally has a gun on one and an electrified lasso around the head of the other. And he gives the speech. And he's like, well, what I'm going to do, which made no sense. He's like, well, we're going to profit from it. And you're like, well, how are you going to profit from it? Because your boss isn't profiting from it?
Yeah.
So your company profiting makes no difference to you. Unless his boss is the most generous boss ever. Like, well, we're up this year, so I'm going to give all the bonuses to you.
Yeah.
The only one
He
of the...
risked a lot for it, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. I don't think he thought it through.
No, I don't think so.
There's a bit where the president turns his back on all the drug users in the country and says, fuck them, they're all going to die. Then it cuts to Jeff Bridges listening in. I've never seen anyone look more frightened in my life than Jeff Bridges realising that drug users might be in trouble. I know why that might be.
No clue.
But yeah, no, I liked it. I mean, I am a big fan of Matthew Vaughn. I just think this wasn't quite... I mean, it wasn't as bad as Kick-Ass 2, but it wasn't as good as Kingsman either.
Yeah, what is it with sequels?
And gratuitously offensive moments, because in Kick-Ass 2 there's the rapey scene,
Which-
where it's played for laughs because he can't get a bone on.
Yeah.
In, obviously, Kingsman there's the anal scene. I'm sure there's another one he's done somewhere as well, but either way.
Oh well.
It was alright though. I look forward to the third.
Okay.
Do you?
No. Not now.
That's a shame.
He's burned his Jeff Bridges with me.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.